Hey guys, welcome back to the Purple Fox channel. I don't think there are any shoutouts for today because on my last video comments kept turning off, so I have like 3 because the comments were turned off for like a whole day. So yeah, let's just get into this video. So I'm sure you've all read the title. This is my 2021 wrap-up video, so I'm gonna talk about what I've accomplished this year and my goals for next year. I made one of these videos last year, which I don't recommend you watch because the ooh was not great, you guys. Like, I sound like I'm 5 in that video, and I don't know, I just don't like that video at all. I don't know why I ever thought I should post that, but it's okay, I've grown. So yeah, let's just get into it. I'm gonna start with talking about my resolutions that I made at the beginning of this year. But before that, I'm going to give you guys some context on like what I'm drawing. I'm drawing like a Selfosona. I've been creating many versions of a Selfosona for like a month now, and I'm not really sure which one to settle on. So this was like one of my trial Selfosonas that I made a couple days ago that I was just like, let's see if I enjoy drawing like this specific version. I have a couple more that I'm going to try out, but I really like this one. So yeah, let's just get into my last year's resolutions. My first resolution was to hit 1K, which I think I could have done if I just posted more consistently throughout this later half of this year. I think I couldn't do that because of school, so I hope by next year I'll be able to hit 1K. My next 2021 resolution was to put some more work into my future comic, which was really funny because that story is like scrapped now because it didn't really have that much of a plot, and it was kind of like ripping off a bunch of other franchises. I feel like I've taken some of the elements that I really liked of that story and put it into my current story that I'm working on. So I did not put any work into my comic, mainly because I realized that webcomics are a lot of work and they're just not for me. There's too much like drawing involved for a story that I feel like I'll never be able to finish with each page. So I feel like writing and drawing like separately are more of my thing. So I didn't do that, but I'm glad I put work into my current story. My next resolution was to continue more series on my channel. I don't know if I did that. I feel like I added more vlogs and studio vlogs. I did more like ranting and drawing with me kind of stories. I did a lot more live streams, which I'm very happy about. And I did some like animatics, which I'm pretty proud of. So I feel like I continued series, but not as like seriously as I wanted them to be. I think it just kind of happened over time, which I'm pretty happy with because I feel like I've been getting a lot more views lately and a lot more subscribers, which I'm really happy about. So let me know if there are any series you wanted me to continue or start over this next year, because I'd be happy to do them. Another thing I wanted to do was more collabs, which I find very difficult to do because I started that throughout the beginning of this year, but I need to I couldn't do that because of school. That's when I had to stop because I knew I wouldn't be able to finish all the collabs that I had to do with like all my schoolwork and stuff. So I think when I'm a little bit more free, I'll open up collabs again. But for now, they're still going to remain closed. So I did do a couple monthly collabs, and I'm happy with the ones I did, but for now, I don't really want to disappoint anyone, so I'm not going to open up collabs until I'm 100% sure I can finish all of them. Another thing I wanted to accomplish was to create a Redbubble store, which now I've learned that although Redbubble is very handy and great to like start business and like selling merch on, you don't really get a lot of the profits from it because all you do is upload your design, and Redbubble is the one who's like making it, packaging it, shipping it, etc. So you don't really get a lot of the revenue, and I feel like if I were to make merch, I would want a bigger audience. So I'm kind of glad I didn't do that because I feel like it would have been a waste of energy at this point, but I do want to have the possibility of making merch in the future. The next thing I wanted was to be at sketchbook 12 by the end of 2021. I'm on sketchbook 10, and the reason I'm on sketchbook 10 is because I started using like larger sketchbooks and better quality sketchbooks as well. So I feel like I still kind of accomplished my goal even though I'm not on that specific number. I think I drew as much as I wanted to in this year because I used to use the Canson sketchbooks, and I could finish those a lot quicker than the ELO sketchbooks because the ELO sketchbooks are like longer. So I'm glad I'm at sketchbook 10 because I feel like I have just accomplished what I've been meaning to accomplish art-wise, but sketchbook 12 I think will take a little bit longer because I take a really long time to fill up ELO sketchbooks. And my last goal that I mentioned in that video was to experiment with new mediums and get back into old mediums that I had stopped using, which I feel like I did because I got into gouache. I need to continue that, but I did get pretty far into it. I also started using Posca pens. I got back into inks a little bit. I am attempting colored pencils right now, not going great, but I think I've really just been experimenting with my art style and how I use the tools that I already have to draw, so I think I kind of accomplished that. Okay, so now going on to my goals for 2022. My first goal in general is to hit 1K. I knew that was a goal last year and I didn't quite accomplish it, but I think this year I can. We're getting really close to 700 subscribers, so I can't wait. When I hit 1K, I want to, one, do a title reveal of at least book 1 of my story, and I want to host a Draw This in Your Style. So yeah, let's hit 1K so I can do that. I really want to host a Draw This in Your Style. I'm super excited. My next goal, I want to be done with the first draft of book 1 in my story. I am currently on chapter 10 and nowhere near the end yet. So I really want to be done with the first draft and be starting my second draft by the end of 2022. My next goal is to actually make a Selfosona. I know I'm drawing one of the contestants, I guess, of my many Selfosonas that I've created in this past month, but I'm not really sure which one I like the most, so I want to finalize one design by 2022. The one I'm currently drawing is inspired by zodiacs and galaxy. Everything I'm gonna do with a Selfosona is gonna be galaxy related because I think they're just fun to draw. But this one's a little bit more zodiac inspired, so my zodiac sign is a Taurus, so that's why the horns. Also, horns are just really fun to draw. But yeah, I have a lot of different versions of my Selfosona, and I want to choose one. Actually, maybe I'll make a poll on my community tab of which one I should be using. Yeah, I should do that. Okay, my next goal is to make more animatics. I've already began making them. I think I made 3 this year. I'm not sure if I posted all of them, but I am currently working on another one. It's kind of short, but I really like the theme of it so far. Animatics are really fun for me, and even though they take a lot of time and are kind of stressful, I just love making them, so I definitely want to post more of them on here, especially the ones that are related to my OC story. I also want to make more OC introduction videos. Well, I mean, I haven't made any, but I want to make OC introduction videos because I want you guys to know more about my OCs. I've discussed how I'm going to make my OC videos in my last video, so if you want to go watch that, and if you haven't already, go check it out. It's linked in the iCard. And finally, my last goal for 2022 is to make at least one tutorial video. I know I've been saying I'm going to for a while now, and I have not, but I'm going to attempt to make at least one in this new year. And that's the end of my recap on 2021 and my resolutions for 2022. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video and for an amazing year in general. You guys really mean the world to me, and I can't wait to continue making content in this new year. Here's the finished product. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!